Inside Show.
Yeah.
We're keeping it moving, man. This the Monday night get down right here, man. Every single week, man. We have artists coming through, doing their thing, new projects, shows, going out of town, whatever it is, gear, all that stuff, man. We try to keep in tune with all that. And with that being said, here's our next guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
Yeah, what up? This is Agent from Sanger, California, out there in Fresno County. What's up to all y'all watching out there? What up?
Fresno, man. Hey, and we were just talking off air. We just had PA Planet Asia was here last week, and you were mentioning, man, you worked with them also too, right?
Yeah, I worked with them on my first album. I worked with him and Fashion, and he's actually on the upcoming EP that I'm working on as well. So I got some unreleased shit that I got with him as well.
That's amazing, man.
Okay, hey, and then what were you, because we want to get into your project and stuff, but you were kind of telling us that your projects have it's about you, it's about a purpose, and can you talk about, for the people that don't know, what your music's about, man?
Yeah, just my music in general. It's very personal, it's very raw, very unfiltered. It's about my life. A lot of the early shows I started doing and communities I was connecting with was like the activist community. So my latest project is highlighting just the experience of growing up here in the U.S., being undocumented, and just dealing with a bunch of shit you got to do to navigate the system and all that. So yeah, a lot of my music just comes from the heart, my life experiences and all that.
And it's great to have that perspective that you're giving, so thank you for that. Can't wait to hear it. And then you were telling me you have 6 tracks in the EP?
Yeah, it's a 6-track EP. It's a short project, but you can say a lot with a little. My music is a very layered. It's a lot of substance, a lot there. So even someone that can't relate to the experience, just never really, been in that situation or had family in that situation, you can really learn a lot. You can get a lot from it. You can still relate. So
how do you prepare yourself to write this type of music? Do you have like a routine, or is it something like you just have a feeling, you sit down and write, or how does it go down?
It works for me. It works a lot in different ways. I just from experiences that I go through myself, people around me, my family, and all that. But for this specific project, I was actually it's crazy because with navigating the system and all that, and then when you're like in certain positions, because I also work, I have like a professional career or job, so sometimes you gotta be careful with what you say, and you grow up being careful with what you say. But when like the DACA legislation came around and all that, it's like technically you're kind of safe, So I was like, okay, I could drop this shit like unfiltered, put it all the way out there,
like you said,
and ain't no one can like fucking call immigration on me or some shit and be like, hey, this mother.
Hey, and what's crazy is you were saying, like, the scenes you kind of came from with your hip hop is like right now, especially, there's a whole lot of things to get active about. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of messages need to be heard right now, especially through music, instead of just people going out and getting violent or whatever about it. Through music, definitely. You could kind of hear that message. You know what I'm saying? So commend you for that, man, because thank you. It needs to be heard for real.
And you say you dropped something today, right?
Yeah, I got a song out today. This is actually like the biggest collaboration of my career, so I'm very excited and I feel very proud about it. I got a new song out today with Stickman of Dead Prez out in New York, so that shit dropped this morning on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that. It's called Solidarity, so I think I'm gonna be performing it later, but y'all check that out if whenever you get a chance, check that shit out. Solidarity.
And speaking about kind of your message, it makes sense. You had someone like Stickman on there because they're always conveying a message as well. So that's a dope collab right there.
Yeah.
So it just came out today.
Today, this morning.
Yeah. Fresh.
Officially.
Hey, I posted it this morning.
Hey, you're in town and you're actually heading back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm heading back to Fresno tomorrow and shit.
While you were in town, you get to make your rounds and do a few things though, at least.
Yeah, no doubt. I was out here, like, I kind of dipped into the All-Star weekend shit a little bit. I had some homies out here, so I went and go check out West Side Gun in Conway, out down Fairfax. I got to meet Static Selecta, one of my favorite producers too. So did some linking. I caught up with Blue at this bar too and shit. So might be doing some work with him in the near future.
I think he just recently did a show with Young Baka also that was just here too.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so they're making their rounds, man. Conway, man, he's killing it, man.
They're beasts, man. They're holding it down right now for the culture, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us about the videos that you have out right now.
All right, I got 2 videos out right now off that Extraterrestres EP. It's bilingual. I got one of them, Agent and Halinche. One of them is called Chale or Na, and the other one is called Tractor Beam or Haz de Tractor. So they're videos that I really took a lot of time to really project the story that I really wanted to get across. Like I went back and linked up with the old cuadrilla, with the old crew I used to work with when I was working in the fields. And from getting up in the morning, you're making your lonche, you're getting your termo and all that. 4 in the morning, it's still dark out, you know. Followed them all the way to the field. Van out there in the fields working with them and all that. So they're very interesting videos, and I think, you know, I've gotten a good response from them so far, from the people that viewed them. And I think when you just do you, it's always gonna be something that could stand out. It's always gonna be something raw and real, authentic, genuine. So
that's beautiful. Yeah, you got it right. That's what it is. You got to be authentic. You got to be original. So shit.
And there is that, you know, the mainstream, of course, and all that stuff. But the thing is, there is a lot of real music lovers, not just hip hop, but they really go dig for what they want to hear. Like, so if they want to feel that message or whatever it might be, they're gonna come across your stuff, whatever it might be. It might be a beat that catches them. You know what I'm saying?
And it is kind of like a niche album, cause like if you didn't grow up undocumented, you don't really understand it.
Yeah.
You don't know a bunch of shit you got to deal with, like having to drive home from parties and tell my homie, hey, drive behind me, stay on my ass, so cop don't get behind me and shit, cause pull you over, tow your shit, a bunch of shit. So it is kind of like a niche project, and it has a lot of like sonic sounds. It sounds like alien like type of sounds and shit. It's like some raw underground Mexican alien shit. It's like the Mexican version of Outkast's Italians and shit.
Dope.
So.
Hey, that's that shit though, man. That's what, like I said though, people do, they want to hear and they go do the research to hear stuff like that, man. Let them know where they can get at you and all that stuff, man, because I think when we come back, we're going to get into something live, right?
All right, no doubt, get at me on Instagram on CA Gentleman, CAGENTLEMAN, and then from there you can plug into all my other shit. So just get at me on that, and find me on there.
Hey, how's the scene? I mean, people know about Planet Asia, of course, but I mean, how's the hip hop scene over there in general, man? What you feeling about it?
In Fresno, we got a lot of shit going on. You know, there's a few different musical scenes and stuff, and we've been bringing a lot of artists out and shit. You know, Sean Price was out, Master Ace was out, KRS-One. We got a lot of hip hop shit going on there. So we got a good scene. It's alive and well, and then, you know, there's a few shows we got going on like this too and stuff.
Dope, man.
You said you had a show coming up, right?
Oh yeah, March 24th. I'm actually bringing Los Angeles-based artist Tumex out to Fresno, and I'm gonna have him headline our release show for that ET EP. So we got that going on in Fresno and shit.
That's dope,
March 24th. March 24th.
What up, 2Mex? I think he's
B-side in Fresno? Is that what it is?
Yeah, come
shit,
through.
Hey,
I think on my Instagram, the flyer's gonna be out this week and shit. So.
I think 2Mex is like surfing in fucking Hawaii or some shit right
saw
now.
that.
That shit's crazy. We'll be right back after this video,
Don't go
man. We
anywhere.
got Agent in the building. B-side.
Yeah.
Alza la raza con cultura.
Yeah, y no hay nadie que me cae, ni siquiera la policía. Porquerías, Kyle al show de hip hop, cabeceando up en el baile, platicando dulce fruta, pagando todo un trailer para bajamos en los files por derechos de inmigrantes. Desfiles, hay poder en números, y si somos cientos de miles indocumentados, de hechos un lado, ay que triste. Que nunca me han aplacado, preguntado por qué tan bravo, por tanto orgullo en mi gente, claro y bravo que sobresalimos aunque si fuimos discriminados. Me dicen el caballero completo como un charro, echándole serenatas para los enamorados. Cuento la neta aunque los tragos sean amargos. Ay, si pueden hacer las manos, denme un paro. Para todos juntos son estos puntos en el pizarrón. Nos pararon, sentimos que nos pisaron por quitarnos el carro, arrestarnos y amarrarnos. Ahí va una rola para mi Para todo el sudor que ha dejado en tantos paños en los campos y todavía nos ponemos y nos peleamos. Como quiera ando de fiesta, no estoy amargo. Solo quiero que se levanten como los cargos. And when I grab the microphone, it's just puro pinche desmadre. DJ Haliche, hella drunk, spinning loops, chale. Reppin' de San Joaquín, coming from the Centro Valle. Para los trabajadores vendiendo guay por las calles. Chale, 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 chale. Chale. Para mis chicanos, latinoamericanos, aquí estamos y no nos vamos. Para mi latinex, mi chicanex, don't disrespect this. ¿Sabes qué? Yeah, yo no me voy para ningún lado. ¿Sabes qué? Aquí me voy a quedar. Chale.
These are the only moments of decent
Extraterrestres, extraterrestrials, extra in tune with the earth, you're alienated. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Catch the track, the beam from the valley. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. At 4 in the morning, homie, early rising. He rocks with the launcher all up inside him. Spit that poncho with the fruit that'll get you vibing. Put that ladder to the earth and get all up inside him. Picking fruit from the trees with the pesticides. And it burns your nose, makes you feel like you sniffed a line. And growing up indicated by that burning your neck like some fire ants, now keep up. No license, no insurance, I was still driving. With a cop right behind, hope you don't hit the sirens. They told my car, now I sit on the curb in silence. My mind state makes me want to resort. I siphon from my heart, trying to find the guidance. To put out these vibrant flames, you gon' need a hydrant. How the fuck do I tolerate a twisted tyrant? Move with the movement, catch the music from the migrants. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Catch the track, the beam from the valley. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley. Track the beam from the valley. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Extraterrestrials, picking all your vegetables on ancestral native land, the gods be celestial. So I connect with ghetto stars like a constellation. Smiles that be shining like the moon through dark conversations. The Big Dipper was the pot where they could crack. The shooting stars, those that ran from cops, got shot in the back, faded to black. Stories that be streaming through my consciousness, uploaded to the universe. When I talk my shit, fuck that punk pig that put the taser to my brother's mouth. When there's an appliance in the flow, don't act shocked in the crowd. When a cop watched to help folks that were getting jammed up, they used the spotlight to blind my motherfucking camera. Fogging green in the San Joaquin, it's the agriculture. Plus racist cops trying to maintain the status quota. AJ and J Lynch team up, you get beamed up from your fucking sofa. Feel like you're doing yoga next to Yoda on a supernova. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, You can catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. You can catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Catch the track, the beam from the valley, yeah. Para todos apuntando el dedo. Sabes que me puse terco a enterrar mi raíz en este país como planta de maíz para espantar los cuervos y enseñarles que yo pude hacerlo. No pudieron detenerlo, ni que muro, ni que pared, ni que pinche cerco. No pueden encapsular ningún parte del universo.
I don't even want to talk about it. These are the only moments of
B-side show. Act like you know. Every Monday night, man. We're here. We're gonna get into some live shit right now. Agent, what you got? This is the new one, right?
Yeah, this is a new song right here. Stickman is not here to do his verse, so I'm gonna do my 2 verses on the track. This is Solidarity. Dropped this morning on Spotify, iTunes, fucking everywhere and shit.
No, he's flying in right now. He'll be. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, check it out, man. Agent, all the way live. It's the B-side.
Yeah. Yeah. Agent. This from my anthem, undocumented and unafraid. From Flint, Michigan, fuck some half-ass government aid. For black and brown folks being treated like modern-day slaves. For artists with the flows, came through with that water to save. For indigenous folks, who ain't no Redskins, Indians, or Braves. We're kings, warriors, soldiers, G's to the grave. Political prisoners and refugees looking to escape. For the homies with the blokes that be woke out and Sunny CA smoked out. Presidential tint, throwing the government shade. For those that know Obama and Trump, that's different, more the same. Still bigger than just black and white. Yo, this for Freddie Gray, for LGBTQ folks who can't be contained, for allies who put their bodies on the line, for those that check their privilege, keep your chakras properly aligned. My Muslim family refusing to be banned, scanned and vilified. Rock hard fist, hit you in the protest like a landslide. So all the people on the right, you'll just rock with we, and all my people on the left, you'll just rock with we. All my people in the back, you'll come rock with we. And if you ride up in the front, you'll just rock with we. All my people in the middle, come rock with we. This ain't no political riddle or ideology. We bow to the 4 directions for clarity. Throw your fists up, we rep solidarity. It starts with pre-ascribed categories in the census, and that a willed affiliation got us acting senseless. Our performance-based identities be jumping fences. Won't be locked up in the box or on the block defenseless. Pushing back lightweight with a steady resistance. Police state closing in on our existence. Mass incarceration and no repentance for no defendants. Relentless like a judge when I hand down a sentence. Yeah, and even though we know that it's a setup, we rock that Tupac shit to make you keep your head up. Spit the raps and scalp Nazis and glorious bastards. Fatherless children who grew up in the streets with hazards. Only clan we respect is Wu-Tang and post up while they fold up. When the tooth bangs before social media, I said check your internet. Catch the feelings you're supposed to have and live with no regrets. So all the people on the right, you'll just rock with we. And all my people on the left, you'll just rock with we. All my people in the back, you'll come rock with we. And if you ride up in the front, you'll just rock with we. All my people in the middle, come rock with we. This ain't no political riddle or ideology. We bow to the 4 directions for clarity. Throw your fists up, we rep solidarity. Yeah. Black and brown power.
Yeah, that's right.
People power.
Black and brown all the way
Streets
down,
are ours.
man. That's what it is, man. Solidarity.
Yeah.
The title makes sense right off the bat, man.
Yeah, no
you know
doubt.
What I'm saying?
Shout
I like
out
what you're
B-side
talking
show.
about. Hey, you were mentioning though, man. You got some funky beats that match what you wanted to talk about. Where are you getting the beats from?
Yeah, man. I fuck with a lot of different producers. This joint right here is actually from this cat out from Poland. So I fuck with a lot of dudes overseas and shit, and I got some local producers I fuck with too. The last project that I was mentioning, the Extraterrestrials EP, is produced by Halinche. So shout out Halinche out there in Fresno. Look for his shit as well. He's got some dope beats and shit. Shout out K Pizzle from Fresno as well, man. He's got that fire too.
That's right, man. Thank you for coming through, my G. You're heading back home tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by our platform, sprinkling us with your hip hop.
Thank
you,
you, man. Appreciate
Let us
it.
know, lastly, where we can find you once again for those
Yeah,
that want to
hit
reach
me up
out.
on that Instagram, CA Gentleman, CAGENTLEMAN. Get at me on that.
That's
Yeah.
right. Agent in the building, man.
Peace.
Me and Fallacy here, and that's
B-side
DJ
show.
Choice One. We'll be right back with our next guest. Let's get it.
Don't go
B-side.
anywhere.